Hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful. My name is GRACIA SUSUZANDE, aka Sukoda, and I'm a woman of many hats. I studied fashion design, drama, IT, photography, media in college, and this led me to LCF at university where I studied fashion and design. Today, I'm a TV presenter, I'm a host, I'm an entrepreneur, a singer, I'm a translator, a stylist, a PA, I'm a youth leader, I am Miss Africa GB Second Princess 2019 to 20. I am Miss Pride of UK, Miss Central. I am a minister at Apostolic Bethel Community, and I do so many things. Continue to drive in my drawings as an artist, and also not forgetting a hairstylist, whereby I've been practicing this since I'm 6 years old. All this to say, because this is a big TV, to invite you to come through. I don't know exactly in which area where you may be finding yourself and maybe stuck in something. We learn things in order to pass it through, and I believe that we all need help in so many ways. If in everything, in all the points I've mentioned, that you need help into, please contact me. But apart from that, I also wanted to invite you to come through in my hair station as a hairstylist in order to do something amazing in your hair. I'm based in Wembley Park, and all the details will be given there for you to see through, to see exactly what I'm working on when it comes to braids, when it comes to sewing, when it comes to ponytails. I don't know, whatever you need, I'm here for you. So don't feel shy, contact me, let me know, and we can definitely make something happen. You and I'm here for you. Sukoda, and hope to see you soon. Take care. Hello everyone, how you doing? Hope you guys are Bonsoir and welcome to ETINCELLE. ETINCELLE, your favorite show, the show that you love to watch, connect to every single Monday. Hey, we try not to miss a day because of you, because you are the star. And I'm your host, GRACIA SUSUZANDE. I'm so happy and over the moon to be here exactly once again in front of your screen. I mean, there's not a feeling that is compared to this one. Honestly, I tried, but there's none. And so thank you so much for connecting, and I would like please to ask you to share. Please, can you tell a friend to tell a friend, so we can be able to create a much bigger audience. Tonight's topic is all about blessings. So we're going to talk about the what, the how, the when, all these points we are going to touch. Why? Because we are in 2024 and we need something great to start with. I mean, we're just about to finish this month, but it's not over yet because we have 11 more months to go. So the race is still on and we need to win. We need to win with good actions. So stick tuned. Please don't go anywhere and come back to us. God, can you imagine? Doing it to study something else. We are back. Oh my God. And once again, happy to have you. So on Étincelle, tonight we are kicking in with blessings. Last week we had our amazing Apostle Mylene Mudiai Blessing, who actually came on the show, and we spoke about impact in, you know, in general. We didn't really touch just, I mean, no, it was in general, but more likely for women, right? You know, the impact of God in the woman's life. We looked at all the pros and cons. I mean, she even gave her own testimony. And remember, like last time she was on the show, we spoke about sanduku, which simply means this place where you know, you put all your stuff into. And this is what, like, mothers back in the day, they used to use in order to place all the beautiful stuff, things that really matters. But you know, it stays in this suitcase, sort of. I don't know how to explain it to you, but that was the conversation. So things that was hidden, but you know, hidden for so long. In this time, even in our community, African community, when you're talking about sanduku, we're talking about the heart, you know, where you keep things in, and you know, for very, very long time, you don't want to talk about it. You even can take it to, you know, to your deathbed. That's how deep it is. All right, so she came back and she spoke about the impact of God, you know, in a woman's life. I mean, she's a woman of God. How can we not talk about God? All right. So, but today we're moving with this impact. We're still, you know, drawing this line by talking about blessings. Why? Because blessings is important. Blessing can be manifest in so many ways. We are going to see, as we said earlier, the hows, the what. How can we recognize it? Because it seems like a lot of us seems to miss the sign of blessings. We can't seem to really understand what is a blessing. We sleep, we wake up, we do all the things we need to do. We follow the line, we follow the system. We follow what people are telling us all around the world. I mean, the people that matters the most to us. But sometimes we still not come, you know, we can't seem to grab really what is really important, meaning blessings. All right, so let's kick in with our first step. What is a blessing? A blessing is simple as a favor, a divine favor, protection over your life, a divine favor, blessings upon your daily life, your routine, your journey as you're moving forward. You know, when you close your eyes, you pray to God, you say, God, I need you to keep me safe. Basically, you're asking God to bless you. You're asking God to bless you. You're coming out, your arrival, and you're coming back. You know, you're asking God to step in your situation. You're asking God to say, God, this is my career, and I'm asking you to bless it. Basically, I'm asking you to protect me. I'm asking you to lay your favor, that favor over my life. I need that, because blessings is basically a little bit divine. It's not just something, I mean, you can find it in the physical realm, also the spiritual realm. You can find it in, you know, you can see it. You know, you encounter blessings every single day. And sometimes, like, we pass it, because we feel like, okay, no, this is not a blessing, but it is actually a blessing. And we're going to mention it later on. Blessings are basically this gift, this gift that, you know, that's been given to you. It could be something that you use every day. It could be something that someone has given it to you, you know, a favor, this little gift. Maybe you didn't even deserve it, but somehow you got it. You know, you slept, you woke up, and someone gifted you with a car, blessed you with a car, gift you with what's it called, a connection, gift you with what's it called, some food, gift you with, it could be small and it could also be big. All right, blessings. Apart from that, blessings, someone asked me the other day, because I was having this conversation with this young man, and he said, can blessing be negative, or is it just positive? So let me answer this guy. I answered already, but let me answer that again in front of you. Blessings has nothing, I mean, within blessing itself, the core, or the, you know, the goal of blessing has, I mean, remove anything that is negative. It's all positive. Blessing doesn't come to hurt, doesn't come to do you wrong, to revenge. Blessing doesn't bring, sadness, but blessing brings joy. Blessings brings happiness. Blessings brings nothing but good things in our lives. And this is why I need you really to understand that when your parents comes and sit down with you and say, I'm blessing you, or we're blessing your marriage. We're coming together in order to bless your studies with this amount of funds, for example. Or we're coming to bless, we're blessing your journey as you're going to America, for example, or China. These are all blessings, but verbally spoken, all right? Because remember, there are different kinds of blessings. Blessings that it's physical, you can touch it. It's in your mind. There are blessings that also can be spoken verbally. And these are all things. Apart from that, blessing is also what we say, what's the word? We're trying to, an approval. That's it, an approval. When someone approves it could be your contract, they're basically blessing you. All right? So it's definitely a blessing when someone is approving your relationship with your long-term girlfriend. It's approving your, you standing in front of people. Someone is blessing you with their presence, for example, in this theater where you started, for example, like you never saw them, but somehow they came. Their presence in that place right now, right there, it is a blessing, because they could have just stayed at home. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we miss signs, we miss to understand what is really blessings. And this is why we are ungrateful. And we're going to talk about that. When you don't understand blessings, you automatically, without even understanding or acknowledging, you're placing a seed of ungratefulness in your heart, in your mind, and in your daily routine. And this can cause a lot of troubles along the way. So understand what is really a blessing. Blessing can be simply as, you've been homeless. Someone is passing by. You didn't deserve it, or they didn't even have to stop. But because of the fact that they have a blessed heart, their heart is blessed, all right? And they just go to the chicken shop, buy some food for you, coming and blessed you with it. They gift you this food. They gift you their presence. They sat down beside you, asking you how you doing. These are blessings. And one thing I wanted to say is, like, not many people do get that. I mean, when I say get that, it means like it's not about recognizing, but they don't receive that. You can be walking all around, I don't know, you're just doing your own thing, but somehow you don't really get people to even attend your workplace, calling you. You don't get people to agree or to even to give you this approval. You don't have that. Somehow it's like most of the doors, most of the things around you is blocked, is shut, and you're by yourself. Let me tell you, when you have people all around you that always call you, that always check upon you, someone that gifts you with this, lends you this, is there for you. They're attending your wedding, attending your birthdays. They in the church. Listen, there are men and women of God around the world who do not understand they are blessed when they see all these people in the assemblies. I don't have to come to your church. There are many churches around the world. But I understand, this is where I'm supposed to be. So I come. But at the same time, you as a man of God, you are blessed. You are blessed because there's one person, there's two, there's three, there's more than four. They're coming together for years, for 17 years, for 15 years. You still see the same faces. They're loyal to you. Loyalty is a blessing. Loyalty is the blessings. Men and women who are married for so long to each other, they are each other's blessings. Because something could have happened. They could have decided from themselves, you know what, I can't do this anymore. It's been 5 years now. I have enough of you now. It's nothing to do with curse, nothing to do with someone has, blinded them or whatsoever. It's a simple decision. It's a decision that they have made to stay with you, to cope with your character, to cope with your ways of conducting yourself, to cope with your cheatings, to cope with your ways of handling things, to manage things. All these things, when you actually sit down, you need to understand that you are blessed. You are blessed. Do you understand? So, yes, it is something divine, but at the same time, it is something that you see with your physical eye, that you feel, in your body, you feel it. It is also in your head. Blessings can touch also your brain. Maybe we're going to see that. All right. So, continue on blessings. What are blessings? Blessings are people. The people around you, people that you see. You're not by yourself in this world. We have, I don't know how many billions of people, men and women around the world. People are blessings. Places. Let's take on people, all right? So people, you have friends, your circle of friends, whether there are just two, whether there is just only one, whether it's a family of I don't know how many people, whether they are, whether the family is not, perfect, because there's no perfect family around the world. There's none of that. So if you feel like, hey, no, my family's not perfect, it is what it is, as long as it's love. But family is a blessing. If you have your two parents still alive, or even one of them still alive, honestly, it is a blessing. Blessing that you need to see and you need to recognize. Blessings are also, you have the religion. Like religion is also a blessing, because we get our education from there. I don't know if you understand. We have what's called blessings when it comes to our leaders, spiritual leaders around the world, our social leaders. We have what's it called, the ministers, the presidents around the world. These are blessings. Blessing the people all around you. You can name it. Teachers are blessings. You know what I'm saying? There's so many points that in this line of people that you can call blessing. So start recognizing it, start seeing it, start accepting it. And this is one of our default. One thing that we do not do is to accept them for who they are. They are simply blessings. All right? Especially if it's positive, they are blessings. If they bring something beautiful in your life, they are blessings. They can also become a curse, but we're not there. Right? We're not there. We're sticking on blessings. All right. Places are blessings. Yes, places are blessings. Because all these places they have built, they have, put together, is for you to go to enjoy, to bring what? Happiness. Because the goal is what? Happiness. You have beaches. You have churches. Beaches where you go, you take your family, a time where you can just walk on the sand. These are amazing places that the nature has made it so, but it's for our own good. And this is a blessing. This is something beautiful that God has created, not just for himself, but for us. All right, it's a blessing. It's a gift from God to us. Churches, as I've just mentioned, churches are blessings. Because in the church, you receive blessings. You receive spiritual blessings. You receive even physical blessings, because in this place, you find people. You find people who accept you for who you are, especially if you find a good church. It's like finding a good family. You know what I'm saying? So you don't just have a family that is bloodly related, but you also find a church that prays for you. People they are not even related to you, but they loves you as much, and even sometimes even beyond that. All right. So when you find such place, stick, stay, remain, be good to them as well, as much they are good to you. You know, these are blessings. School is a blessing. This I'm talking about places, all right? You need to understand this place of school. Yes, a lot of things can come out of that. We go to learn our education. It's a system. It is academic. We need to, although it's a must, you know. But at the same time, going to school, a school itself, its own, what's it called, foundation, if I may say. If you look at the good side of it, it is a blessing. You know, it is a huge blessing for our community, for our nation, you know, around the world. School is important, because when you go to places, countries where you don't find school, you also find children who are, you know, on the street, who are stealing, who don't understand 1 + 1 is what, who do not know how to write, to read, you know, the basic things of life. They don't have it. But when you have school, you have really teachers who are passing on knowledge. Blessings. All right. So you have body parts. Sometimes you don't seem to understand how blessed you are to have the both hands of yours. You know, some people know how to write in left, and some people know how to write in right. Some people know to do both. I mean, you can still see whether it is that you're wearing, you know, this deep glass and you can't seem to, you know, to move on without it. You need to understand and recognize that, you know, as long as I have my both feet on the floor and I can be able to move, I don't need an engine or I don't need fuel. My own 2 feet are fuels. These are what? Blessings. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I'm able to, you know, my back has no scratches. I don't know, I'm not burned. Even if I was, it didn't really matter. But the fact that it's still there. I have hair on my head. You know, some people are suffering from alopecia, and they didn't even ask for it, unfortunately for them. But you can see your hair grow. You can see a lot of things happening around you. I mean, your body is functioning. It is a blessing. It is a blessing. Next, the mind. The mind. We're talking about concentration. We're talking about being creative. There's a lot of people who are struggling with focus. They're struggling to concentrate. They can't seem to sit down, and if they do, it's probably maybe 2 minutes. It's maybe just 5 minutes, and then it's snap out. And to get them back, it's a problem. I know someone like that, personally. You know, so it's like, oh, there's something there. But you are able to focus. You're able to focus not just on one thing, maybe 2, 3, 4. We have, they say a woman is multi-talented. That means like they can juggle so many things at once. This is a blessing. It is a blessing to be able to juggle a lot of things at the same time. Although it's difficult, but you can still manage it, right? It is a blessing. Be able to be creative, being gifted with something in your hand, meaning be able to do hair, you know, being creative. I'm not talking about in this area. I'm not talking about the physical gift, but I'm talking about the being creative in your mind, basically bringing out ideas that another person cannot. It's a blessing. It is a blessing. There's a lot of people who can do it, but there's also a lot of people who cannot do it. They can't seem to think of an idea that is going to wow you. You know what I'm saying? You have scientists, all these people bringing robots who can stay in the lab for hours and hours, but because there is an idea there, and it, you know, putting on the paper, bringing it out of their head, putting on the paper, and trying to physically bring alive the idea that came from their mind. It is wow. It is amazing. Be able to, you know, to hear the sound, in your mind and be able to replicate it on the piano or even in the guitar. This is wow. This is a blessing. You need to understand that you are blessed. If you are that kind of person, then you are blessed. All right. So all these things, apart from that, one other point I wanted to mention is the spirit. The spirit is a gift, but it's also a blessing. I'm talking about wisdom, traditions, high power. If we need to dive into that section, these are all blessings. To touch on something that no one else can. To hold on onto something that another person cannot even see. It is a blessing. You are not like others. So it's a blessing. I don't know if you understand where I'm going with this. So these are all the things that sometimes when you sleep and you wake up, you need to be grateful. Be grateful because of the fact that you have all these things around you. You have something, at least one thing, or even just more than 20 things I just mentioned just now that you can be grateful of. The reason, the things about us is we hold on onto the slice of things. Oh, this person has done this to me. Yes, this and that. Things that can pass by. Things that is important, but at the same time, there are other things that are much, much more important than that. Blessings. Count all your blessings. If we need to start counting all our blessings, listen, it's going to be more than our hands and more than our feet. It's very important to understand that be grateful of the things that you're holding in your hand, and it is very, very important. So now, I'm going to give you a short little break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the how. Stay tuned. We're coming back. Vous cherchez, nous sommes ici en Angleterre, au cas où vous cherchez un salon de coiffure, quelqu'un qui puisse vous arranger encore, ou make-up, ou encore un styliste en tout cas, Sucre d'Or est là pour vous. Il y aura des détails qui passeront, ou encore si vous cherchez, elle est là sur Instagram. Quand je parle de Sucre d'Or, je parle de moi-même en tout cas, qui peut justement vous rendre ce service. Il y a encore tellement d'autres services. Au cas où vous cherchez, nous sommes ici en Angleterre, au cas où vous cherchez un salon de coiffure, quelqu'un qui puisse vous arranger encore, ou make-up, ou encore un styliste en tout cas, Sucre d'Or est là pour vous. Il y aura des détails qui passeront, ou encore si vous cherchez, elle est là sur Instagram. Quand je parle de Sucre d'Or, je parle de moi-même en tout cas, qui peut justement vous rendre ce service. Il y a encore tellement d'autres services. So we are in our second part, how to recognize blessings. There are many points really when it comes to that, right? Sometimes how to recognize blessings. Sometimes it's all about the state of your heart, right? The state of your heart, the state of your situation that allows you to have an eye that it's open, right? That your heart is open. So first of all, the simplest things, as I just said right now, it allows you to to recognize it, to really accept them just the way it is. But also there's other things when it comes to basically how to recognize some other blessings is when you pray for it, when you ask for it. All right. There are certain things sometimes, like you ask your dad, you say, Dad, listen, this is my situation right now. I need to go to this specific university and it's quite far. You're asking, say, God, Dad, I need help when it comes to, getting a car, for example. Like, I cannot do it by myself. I've tried, but somehow it didn't work. All right. So your dad doesn't have to help you. If he doesn't have it, he doesn't have it. Your mom doesn't have to help you. It's not because she is your dad, she is your mom, or he is your dad, then he's obliged to do so. No. If they do so, that means it's a blessing. You need to understand it. You need to recognize and accept it. So now, the fact that the fact that they're coming back to you and and surprise you, for example, with a car, or surprise you with something, that a fund, for example, to help you to buy this car, is a way for you to recognize that you have been answered. Answers are ways for you to recognize blessings, because when you ask, it's basically been given to you in a way or another. So you need to come to realization that this is the answer of my request. It is something that I've asked and it's been given to me. They didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? So it's really important to have an open heart. When you be able to recognize blessing, is also a state of being humble. A lot of people are not humble. A lot of people are arrogant. Your arrogance will lead you nowhere. Let me tell you that now. Your arrogance, your closed-minded will take you nowhere. Nowhere. Despite of what you do, if you don't change your character now, you don't change your character, for the better time, then you're always going to remain in this block, remain in this prison, whereby you may even die alone. All right. So you need to come to this point and be able to know, I asked for it, it came to pass. This person, didn't have to, but somehow he passed by, and your eye needs to be open and your heart needs to be humble. You need to be humble. How to recognize, these are basically the basic steps on how to recognize your blessings. When it's something that is, in French we say, immérité. You didn't deserve it, but it came to pass. It is a blessing. All right. Now, when it comes to these other blessings, and we're talking about the physical blessings, how to recognize blessings is when this gift that's been given to you, basically your blessing, is attracting, bringing money, bringing resources. It's wowing people. It's basically causing traffic in your life, right? So that's when you need to recognize that I have something that others don't have.
meaning I have something that maybe my family members do not have. I'm so good at studying that I always keep on having A's. In my class, basically, I'm the first or I'm the second. I'm the third. Like I'm really good at this subject. It is a blessing right there, right? Like you just need to spot it. Now, when it comes to what's it called, swimming, I swim like any other, not like other people. Like I do it differently, and this is how I get results. I keep on having trophies and so forth. You need to recognize then and then that this is a gift. A gift will make way for you. A gift will create ways for you. You know, blessing will bring traffic in your life. When you can sing like any other, we can talk about, you know, Michael Jackson, this legend who left this earth, who left an impact in so many people, some like communities and so forth. That man had a blessing. You know, he carried that all the way. The thing is that he was not even the only one who recognized it. His dad recognized it, and this is why he used it, you know, wrongly, if I may say this. Right? But that is a blessing. When you recognize a blessing early, this helps you to create a way early. And this really can lead you to a different path of life, to make you meet people that you never met before. Your gift, your blessing will create a way for you. It's very, very, very important. When you can also, what's it called, develop a gift. But that takes you a lot of focus, because you need to keep on practicing. You know, practice makes, not perfect, but it leads you somewhere. But that's what they say, practice makes perfect, but it doesn't. It just makes you more steady, consistent, and brings results. All right. So it's very important to recognize it in that sense. Anything that brings results in your life, it is a blessing. It is a blessing. You need to take it in consideration, work on it, keep on practice on it. And if it's like what's it called, makeup, then this is what you do. This is your blessing. Then use it and move forward with it. This year 24, you need to recognize your blessings. You need to recognize how, you know, how your blessings, the things that you asked for came to pass. You need to recognize it. Otherwise, you're always going to be there in the same place years after year. 2024, let your gift work in your favor. Let your gift create ways for you. You need to if it's preaching, work on your preaching. If it's reading, keep on reading. I don't know, because it brings knowledge, and knowledge brings wealth. Right? So it's all these things that you need to understand. Blessings. How to do it. You can ask for it. You know, you can ask for it and your gift will manifest. Your gift will manifest. All right? So apart from that, I believe that we can always move forward when it comes to, 1 second, because I wrote everything down for you. Yes. So it is really essential to understand it. There are people also around us who can see your blessing, who can see the things that you have in your hands or in your mind, something that can create traffic but takes it away from you. But we are going to talk about it another time. But just in general, honestly, like blessings has nothing to do with a gender. Blessings has nothing to do with you being, what's it called, I don't know what, a tree or whatever it is, but it's the fact that you have what another person do not have. And this is what we say, or even in a Christian religion, they say, what's it called, we are all a body, you know, the body of Christ, because another person is the arm, another one is the feet, the other one is the head, the other one is this. So all together, when you bring every single one of them together, it creates something explosive. All right, I'm going to give you a short little break. Let's come back and talk about the next section.
Hello everyone, how you doing? Hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful. My name is GRACIA SUSUZANDE, aka SUKODA, and I'm a woman of many hats. I studied fashion design, drama, IT, photography, media in college, and this led me to LCF at university where I studied fashion and design. Today, I'm a TV presenter, I'm a host, I'm an entrepreneur, a singer, I'm a translator, a stylist, a PA, I'm a youth leader, I am Miss Africa GB Second Princess 2019 to 20. I am Miss Pride of UK, Miss Central. I am a minister at Apostolic Bethel Community, and I do so many things. Continue to drive in my drawings as an artist, and also not forgetting a hairstylist, whereby I've been practicing this since I'm 6 years old. All this to say, because this is a big TV, to invite you to come through. I don't know exactly in which area where you may be finding yourself and maybe stuck in something. We learn things in order to pass it through, and I believe that we all need help in so many ways. If in everything, in all the points I've mentioned, that you need help into, please contact me. But apart from that, I also wanted to invite you to come through in my hair station as a hairstylist in order to do something amazing in your hair. I'm based in Wembley Park, and all the details will be given there for you to see through, to see exactly what I'm working on when it comes to braids, when it comes to sewing, when it comes to ponytails. I don't know, whatever you need, I'm here for you. So don't feel shy, contact me, let me know, and we can definitely make something happen.
Nous sommes de retour for our next part. We spoke about what, we spoke about how, and now we are going to talk about timing. Yes, so sliding slowly when it comes to how to recognize blessing. I also wanted to add, sometimes there are signs that helps you to recognize it. Yeah, I already mentioned when you ask, you basically get, the answers of your blessings. But there are also, if your mind is, if your heart is open, if your ears is open, if your senses are open, basically, the first point where you need to understand is like there are events after another events is basically, comment je peux dire ça? How am I going to say this? It's succeeding. It's like there's one event after another, after another, after another. You need to click in your mind that something is happening. And I don't know exactly, it's like you don't know exactly what's happening, but something is happening. Do you understand what I mean? It could be that something that you asked for is about to take place, but it's bringing with it other things first, maybe to discourage you, or to, to making you, to maybe to lose the favor. I don't know how to understand, to make you understand this, but there are certain events that comes, like some people say that, you're waiting for the man of your life, but before it happens, it's like you keep on meeting the wrong man, so one after the other, after the other, and if you're not careful enough, you may lose. You may not even get to meet the man of your life. Why? Because it's like the wrong ones came, straight away, one after the other, one after the other one. Maybe that the 10th or maybe the 5th is the man of your life, but because all the other came before, yeah, and you didn't resist or whatever it is, you fell into the trap, well, you missed the blessing. So it's very, very important to be careful on all the signs, events that can come in your life. They say harmful things and people leaves you. Sometimes like you have so many people that keeps on leaving you, at once, for example. These are also signs. Signs maybe like there's maybe a blessing, ahead. And this is why these things are happening. For you maybe to lose hope, but you need to stay firm. you need to stay firm. There are other things. It's like your commitment in your prayer has increased, for example. It's like maybe that time of periods, you keep on, you were strong in prayer, but that time, that season, it brings you to this higher place. It's like you pray like you never prayed before. Something's happening. You don't know exactly what it is. Listen, let me tell you, there's a blessing that is coming on your way. Yeah, you need to just recognize your mind, your spirit needs to be in this alert place. You're like, wait, something's happening. I don't know what it is, but something's happening. All right. So, or maybe that, your prayer are not being heard. Like, okay, that's something else. But it's like you were so strong in prayer that month, but somehow that month, your prayer went down. Why? Question mark. You need to recognize that I'm not praying as I used to. Something has maybe distracted me or whatsoever. Is there a blessing that is coming up? Maybe from stopping me to grab it. It's all these things, all these little things that you need to be aware of. You need to be able to recognize it. Meaning like open your mind, be in this alert system. All right? You can come from somewhere and go somewhere when you focus, when your mind is open, when you're listening, not just for listening, but you're really paying attention. And I hope that you're paying attention to the things I'm saying right now. All right. So we said the how, right? We just finished the how. But the other question I spoke to, because I mentioned this question in my Instagram, and I had this young lady, Karina, who came to me and said, Gracia, is there a time limit when it comes to blessing? Well, is there a time limit? Yes and no. Let me answer that to you right now. It's a yes and it is also a no, depending on who. Right? People can begin with you, and they can also give up and leave you. They can start gifting you with things, but at some point they can also give up and just leave it as is. They could turn their back on you and say, I've done enough. Well, I brought her to this point, now she can do it on her own. Sometimes it's not even bad, like wrongly, it's not coming from a wrong place or bad place, because at some point you need to let this bird fly on their own. You know what I mean? So I blessed you with a house. I blessed you with a workplace. I blessed you with so many things. I blessed you with a car. Come on, at the end of the day, you need to start walking by yourself and do the things by yourself. You know what I mean? It's not even that bad when someone blessed you and some point want to see you actually doing things on your own. So in that sense, when it comes to human being around each other, yes, in that sense, blessings coming from a man has a limit. it definitely has a limit. But when it comes to a divine, it doesn't have a limit. Because let me just say this, God can bless you at any time, whenever the season, whether it is winter, spring, autumn, summer. It doesn't really matter whether you're sleeping or when you are awake. Because blessing can literally come at any time, depending on on God himself. So, and whenever God is, seeing your heart, for example, like I'm speaking to the believers right now, or even those who don't believe, but in this sense of a divine thoughts, conscience, right? We're talking about someone that is outside of time, God himself. Then his blessing, for example, has no limit. Because he's the master of blessings. He generates blessings. Right? So, yes, I know. All right. So, but I really would like you to give me your point of view when it comes to this question. Did I answer it correctly? And is there maybe something you feel like you can, add on this one? I really need you to, come to me. You can leave a comment on this YouTube channels, whether it's on Facebook right now. Please, please, please put it forward, because you know what, a lot of people watch ETINCELLE, and sometimes they just need this a guidance, and they probably feel discouraged right now, and they feel like, okay, you know what, there's no more blessing coming on or around my on my way. For it's been 4 years now, it's been 2 years now. Is my blessing cup done? Like, am I still going to receive more blessings? Yes or no? Like I said, it depends on who is blessing you. It really depends on who is blessing you. All right, next step. We said that how to deal, manage blessing. All right, and this is very important, because a lot of people were blessed and they lost their blessing. Why? Because of poor management. All right, poor management. You had a house, which was a blessing. You had kids. You had a husband. You had the car. You had everything that you needed in order to move forward. You were happy at some point, and then boom, you lost it all, or you lost some of them, or maybe one of them, and you're trying to fight to trying to get it back. Poor management will bring a lot of things that you have built for so long down. Poor management and lack of ungratefulness, not be able to to see really your blessings, can also lead you to lose your blessings, to not be able to recognize its favors, the things that it's doing in your life. When you're not grateful, you need to be grateful. Grateful of this wife, that it's not perfect, but that it's still doing something amazing in your life. They're still cooking this meal every single night. And if there's no food at home, she struggles, so she goes out, trying to find ways in order to bring food at home. Be grateful of this man that you married. Be grateful of the friends that you have. Be grateful of everything around you. You need to be grateful. Gratefulness will take you a long, 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 long way, because gratefulness, what it does is, like, when you're grateful, it's like it comes back to you. When you give, it doesn't keep, it gives back. That's what gratefulness is. So it's very, 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 very important to be able to understand that I have a blessing, but I need to be grateful for it. When you're grateful for it, you care. That's another point. You care for what you have. I remember I have a friend of mine who told me the other day, Gracie, I'm going to stop buying you things or gifting you with things, because it seems like every time I gift you something, when I come to visit, I see you on the floor, it's like you don't even care about what I give you, right? And I'm like, no, it's not even that. I was just rushing to leave, and it's like, it's not an excuse, but that is really true. But another person will see it as if this person doesn't even care about what I give them. And that's exactly what God thinks also about people who do not take care of the gift that that He has gifted. It's important to take care of the gift that you have, to understand, okay, you know what, I have it, I need to take care of it in a way. I have a car, it needs washing, it needs cleaning, it needs fuel, it needs, MOT, it needs to be, to take care of. I need to pay the insurance. All these things are important. Otherwise, they are going to take my blessings, away. A lot of people, to manage their blessings, they went to see witchcraft, what's it called? all these witch doctors, and they went to see, I don't know, asking for advices to the wrong people. They went to see the wrong people in their lives, and they lost their blessings. You need to understand. Let me speak to women today. Oh, the child doesn't come from you. A child is a blessing that comes from God. There are wicked women, mother-in-laws, I don't know, just women in general, sometimes friends, bad friends. When they come into you and they say, she's been waiting for so long and still she's married and she doesn't have a child. I know maybe she's not working enough. She's not doing what she's supposed to. You know, saying all these kind of things is wrong. When you hear people saying things like this, you need to get away from them as soon as possible. ASAP. Run away. Put them aside. Put them in the bin. Block them. Block. You block them and you leave them exactly where they're supposed to be. Because they're not contributing as blessings in your life. A blessing needs to bring fruits. When you see the fruit, then you know that this is a blessing. All right? So you need to understand that. Manage your blessing properly. Take care of it. Otherwise, you will lose it. And when you lose it, it may come back, but it may not come back today. It may come back in 5 years' time. It may come back in 10 years' time. It may come back in the worst time possible, because it's important to align up certain blessings. Right time, right moment, right season, right place. All these things are very, very, very important. Are very, very, very important. You know, we meet people that are blessings for us, but we meet them in the wrong time. We go to places that are blessings for us, but that was the wrong time. You know, we travel to amazing places, but that was the wrong season. And this is why you're not able to enjoy, your vacation, because it was the wrong season. You know, you get to this job, which is the blessing, but you started there the wrong time. What do you expect? You say, no, everything will work to my favor. No. Sometimes it's important for you to recognize the right time, the right season, and all these things. Meaning, work your mind, work yourself. Yes, pray about it, but you also, you are the master of so many things that you hold in your hands. Do you understand what I mean? You need to come to that place. And this is why it's important to start even from the beginning now that we are in 2024. You have 11 months more to go. Let this, the month of February brings you a lot of blessings. May you meet a lot of blessings. May you touch a lot of blessings. May you, go to a lot of blessings. May you attend blessings. May you think about blessings. May you bring blessings on the paper. You know what I'm saying? May you create blessings. It's all about blessings. When you are blessed, you are joyful. When you are blessed, you are creative. When you are blessed, you keep on, going one level to the other, and it will be seen. Let me tell you something. When you are blessed, people see it. People around you, they see it. You don't even have to hide it. When you are blessed, it's all over your face. But a woman that is not blessed, she cries. She moans. She speaks to herself. She has anxiety. A woman that is not blessed or a man that is not blessed is someone that has depression. It starts very slow, but start growing to a place where it's unstoppable. There was this man that I knew, that I really used to love the way he used to dance. I mean, it started from, I think it's the show called, Do You Think You Can Dance? I start seeing him from there, and then he start going for movies after movies, becoming a judge and so forth. I mean, he was amazing. I believe maybe you know who I'm talking about. He passed away, and because of mental illness, basically. But not a lot of people knew that he was facing this. Not for those who didn't know him, but he used to make a lot of lives, live stream shows and so forth, and talking about all these kind of things. And one day he went to a hotel, took a gun, and shot himself. He went to a hotel. He wrote a letter to his wife. He had kids with her. Even they renewed their vows again. But later on, he went and killed himself. So now the question is, was this man really blessed? I mean, from the outside, me that never met him before, I'll say yes, he was blessed. He was physically blessed. He had money. He had the clouds. He had this. He had that. He had all these things. He had a beautiful wife with beautiful kids. He had a home. He's not homeless. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was working in Ellen's show. I forgot his name. But all these things, he had them. But what was missing? Question mark. Please take care of your blessings. Take care of them. Recognize them. See them from what they are. And if there is a curse, there is a curse. Before we leave, there's one thing I wanted to speak is about relationships. Is a lot of women or a lot of men in a relationship when about to break up, and there is this tension, or they're in this edge of breaking up with someone. So you have this man or the woman who says, you'll never find someone like me. Sometimes you say because you're frustrated. You say because you're angry. Maybe you don't want this person to go. And you believe that you're truly a blessing for this person. And you end up saying things like that. You'll never find someone like me. Even if you search for it, you'll never find. You don't realize what you're bringing out of your mouth. Blessing, as I said earlier in the show, is verbal. It's also verbal. It can be touched and so, but it can be also, verbally pronounced and so forth, released in the air. You don't know what you are saying that can really bring curses in someone's life. At that specific moment, you are not working or moving as a blessed person. Keep on blessing where you go. Don't curse. Or let me see her having children. Let me see her. I bet you'll never have children. You're releasing not blessings, but you're releasing curses in your mouth. How many people do we know, whether it was your dad, your mom, your siblings, your best friend, all these people, your ex-boyfriend, ex-boyfriends, because there's a lot of people who had a lot of boyfriends, fiancés or a fiancé, before when you break up and this person release words like that upon you, whether they know about it or whether they don't know, they release word upon you, and these words were not blessed words. All right, I really just wanted to open your mind on that one and open your ears. You need to understand and be able to fix them. How to fix it, how to fix all these broken things is by sometimes stepping back, having like a time for yourself. Okay, I come from there. This is where I am. What worked, what didn't work. Why is it? You need to see all the doors that you opened that you never closed. How many doors? Oh my God. That you open, you never close. You need to close these doors. You close these doors by recognizing them, but also by forgiveness. Forgiveness, forgiving them, and forgiving yourself. You close them by prayer. You closing by you know, seeing this person and maybe talk about this situation and finally release this positive vibe between you. You don't have to stay friends. You don't have to stay family. I don't know what. But as long as there's no bad blood anymore between you two, that is what you're supposed to do. All right? In order to move forward. Forgiveness is a powerful tool in order to be blessed, to get the blessing, to recognize the blessings. Doors need to open for you in 2024. You need to be blessed. So start by forgiving. Forgive yourself, forgive others, forgive people around you, and move forward. This forgiveness is not for them, but it's also for you. You need to step back, close this door. You know, it's very, 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 very important. And maybe there's other points that I haven't mentioned that you know how to close this door. The other thing is also getting deliverance. You know, you need to maybe involve a man or a woman of God in this story, you know, and to have your one-to-one get delivered and move forward. Etincelle is general. It's not just religious or whatsoever, because I'm not atheist, but it's all these points that is very much alive in our lives. Please sort this situation for you to be blessed in this year 2024. All right, so we are at the end of our show, and I really want to thank you guys for tuning in every single day, every single week, sorry. I just wanted to let you know we are on YouTube. All right, so we are on YouTube every single Monday at 8 p.m. Please look for us. Etincelle Talk Show, Etincelle Talk Show. We are also on Instagram. We are on TikTok. We are literally on most places and also on Facebook. So, but we are more active on YouTube and on Instagram. So please, 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 and TikTok. So please tune in, share this live with someone who needs it. You know, and I really hope that this has blessed your ears, your eyes, and everything about you today. Apart from that, I believe that we have some events. I just wanted to congratulate if Regie can help me with this beautiful poster of Congo beating Egypt. I really want to say congratulations to my team. You know, I'm Congolese. I have to stand up. I have to stand up because there's been a lot of tears when it comes to, you know, this my team Congo, right? So but this time we did it and we literally went through. So if Regie can help me with this flyer to put forward, this will be amazing. Just once again just to say congratulations, Team Congo, les Léopards ont gagné. You know, there's a lot of people that I know right now crying. I'm so sorry for you. But I'm happy for me and my team, you know, the Congo. Let's go. Let's keep on going. Don't give up, Congo. We are here. We're together. And even for those who are in La Diaspora, we are supporting you 100,000%. Apart from that, in this month upcoming, I really wanted to wish an amazing woman and someone that I look up to, someone who is my mom, who is my mentor, someone who holds my hand, someone that I met in 2017, I believe, 18, someone who took me from nothing, someone who taught me a lot. If Regie can please place the picture forward. Someone that I cherish with all my heart, someone who stand by me day and night and also inspires me when it comes to Etincelle. I mean, she's a mother. She is so many amazing things. She is a queen. You know, in this month of February, the 1st February, it is her birthday. So I really wanted to wish her. Etincelle wants to wish you, Apostle Mylene, a happy early birthday. Listen, I do not want to miss this opportunity I just wanted to tell you that I love you with all my heart, and I'm not the only one. There's so many people who loves you as much as I do, from far. Maybe you don't see them, but let me tell you that ETINCELLE loves you, and ETINCELLE is grateful for this gift that you have. Gift ETINCELLE, right? So myself and also the team, we really want to say we are grateful for your life, grateful for the strength that you have, grateful for the knowledge, the intelligence, the wisdom that you keep on applying in our lives, and even in your own life. Honestly, how you move things around, I cannot ask for another mentor if not you. So I love you, love you, love you so, so much. Apostle Mylene Mudiai, blessing, and once again, happy early birthday. Mwah. Love you. All right, so we are done here, and we are going to meet next week, same time, 8 p.m. Please be on time. Bring people along with you. Share this life so we can create a much bigger audience. It was GRACIA SUSUZANDE, aka Sucre, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Au cas où vous cherchez, nous sommes ici en Angleterre, au cas où vous cherchez un salon de coiffure, quelqu'un qui puisse vous arranger encore, ou make-up, ou encore un styliste en tout cas, Sucre d'Or est là pour vous. Il y aura des détails qui passeront, ou encore si vous cherchez, elle est là sur Instagram. Quand je parle de Sucre d'Or, je parle de moi-même en tout cas, qui peut justement vous rendre ce service. Il y a encore tellement d'autres services. Au cas où vous cherchez, nous sommes ici en Angleterre, au cas où vous cherchez un salon de coiffure, quelqu'un qui puisse vous arranger encore, ou make-up, ou encore un styliste en tout cas, Sucre d'Or est là pour vous. Il y aura des détails qui passeront, ou encore si vous cherchez, elle est là sur Instagram. Quand je parle de Sucre d'Or, je parle de moi-même en tout cas, qui peut justement vous rendre ce service. Il y a encore tellement d'autres services.
Hello everyone, how you doing? Hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful. My name is GRACIA SUSUZANDE, aka SUSUZANDE, and I'm a woman of many, many hats. I studied fashion design, drama, IT, photography, media in college, and this led me to LCF at university where I studied fashion and design. Today, I'm a TV presenter, I'm a host, I'm an entrepreneur, a singer, I'm a translator, a stylist, a PA, I'm a youth leader, I am Miss Africa GB Second Princess 2019 to 20, I am Miss Pride of UK, Miss Central, I am a minister at Apostolic Bethel Community, and I do so many things continue to drive in my drawings as an artist, and also not forgetting a hairstylist, whereby I've been practicing this since I'm 6 years old. All this to say, because this is a big CV, to invite you to come through. I don't know exactly in which area where you may be finding yourself and maybe stuck in something. We learn things in order to pass it through, and I believe that we all need help in so many ways. If in everything, in all the points I've mentioned, that you need help into, please contact me. But apart from that, I also wanted to invite you to come through in my hair station as a hairstylist in order to do something amazing in your hair. I'm based in Wembley Park, and all the details will be given there for you to see through, to see exactly what I'm working on when it comes to braids, when it comes to sewing, when it comes to ponytails. I don't know, whatever you need, I'm here for you. So don't feel shy, contact me, let me know, and we can definitely make something happen. You and I am here for you. SUSUZANDE, and hope to see you soon.